Hello, hello, and welcome to Quackalope, and today we're playing Lawyer Up by Rock Manor Games. This is a two-player only, head-to-head card drafting game where you're the prosecution, I'm the defense,
and I'm proving without a shadow of a doubt that Jessica Fairmont murdered her father in cold blood.
and I'm proving that he's a filthy liar.
Objection.
Wow.
I'm gonna go ahead and flip my token for an emotional argument right away. No, I mean, legitimately, this is a head-to-head card play game where you are recreating all of the steps in a courtroom. We have our jury of witnesses up here. Well, not witnesses, but we have our jury up here. We are swaying their opinions. We've randomly selected or distributed personality traits for them, right?
We've also picked kind of like the focuses of our case.
Yeah.
It gives us specific witnesses that we're going to be able to call to the stand, too.
I'm going for sins of the father.
And I go for she's an innocent woman.
Yeah, who had a horrible father that she murdered.
Well, her father did suck, but it doesn't mean she murdered him.
I'm just saying,
I'm
also
kind of eyeing Toby.
have a special little card here, which is the bloody knife. This is always going to be in my hand as the prosecution.
And we have Jessica Fairmont herself
which
as
is
our
the
star
only witness you can call. So
Yes.
the routes that we're going down, the type of strategy we're taking, determined the courtroom, the witnesses we can call. And we went through the full process of doing a card draft to build up our evidence decks here, revealing the information.
But before we go to this, first of all, thank you so much for coming and checking out our videos.
Yeah.
We try to put out the highest quality media on the space. We really appreciate everything you do. This is the only way that we get to show the publishers and the designers that, you know, it takes time to put these out. It takes time to come up with this type of quality, and we're just so thankful for you being part of the channel. So if you can, please hit that subscribe button.
Subscribe push?
Yeah, so if you can, please hit that subscribe button. We also have a Patreon. It's all great stuff. We also have a website. We have so many things.
Here's the thing. Genuinely, all that being considered, there's a lot of other great media channels out there that are covering things like
What are
Lawyer
you
Up.
doing?
You should take the time to go explore your options.
No.
Don't even worry about it. If I'm going to be honest.
Stick here. This is great stuff.
Look, are you really
gonna
really gonna trust and subscribe to a channel that has someone on it who is defending a murderer?
Okay, first of all, Jessica Fairmont is not a murderer. She was framed for this.
Yeah.
I actually think this is Toby.
So all that being said, if you're already subscribed, please remember to unsubscribe by the end of this
don't
video.
do that.
If you're not
stay
subscribed already, leave a comment letting us know why you're definitely not going to
I
subscribe
really
to
wish
this
there was a
video.
judge, like in this space, so that I can object to you.
That's them right there.
Okay.
All that being said, like I was saying before you so rudely tried to do a subscribe push in the middle of this, we've done a card draft system, and we've actually left a few of them over here.
We did.
This is going to reveal the evidence that we have in our deck. So I think it was like 10 or 15 rounds.
Yeah.
Worth of card drafting, where we are selecting a card for ourselves, a card for our opponent, and one to go into the
buried evidence.
Along the way, just like a courtroom.
It is.
And even though we're not showing this on camera, because a lot of it's going to be sitting us, hemming and hawing, this is really the first 15 minutes of the game, and genuinely where the core of your strategy is going to start coming from. So let's go ahead and do this card draft, and then let's swing into this. Like I do with all my gameplay videos, this will be edited and tightened with zoom-ins on the card. You will have nice B-roll across the board, and a lot of this game is going to be us thinking through the hands that we have and trying to decide what we want to play. All of those little silent moments and the things that aren't kind of constant action will be cut out so that this is as watchable and enjoyable for you as possible, and so that you can stay engaged. Please just keep in mind that
Jesse's going to lose.
A degree of silence that exists in this game. So I'm actually the prosecution this time.
I'm already done, man. What are you doing?
Oh, I know you are.
It's too good.
So we've done the draft. Let's go ahead and shuffle up our decks. And then I believe we're ready to play.
We are ready to play, and since you're the prosecution, you actually get to claim
I start with the
witness.
judge favorable to me. Now, what is the win and loss condition for those that aren't familiar?
So, first of all, Lawyer Up has a lot of different cases, and every case is going to have a particular win condition.
Dude, I saw one that was the like 1800s witch trial, right?
Yes, that one looks so good.
Yeah. So this is one of various cases that you have on hand to play if you back the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Which is cool. This one is dealing with Jessica Fairmont. She is the defendant. She was found standing over her father, covered in his blood, but insists that she was only trying to save him from living by helping him die.
Okay, she's not part of a fanatical cult, sir. Okay, let's just get that whole narrative out of here.
You don't know that.
In this particular case, there's two ways that this is going to go down. Either the prosecution moves all of the tokens on the jury cards over to their locked state.
Yeah, which is a unique trait in this scenario specifically. Every scenario will deal with the jury and the interplay there a little bit differently.
Yeah.
In this case, a win condition for me is locking every single one of them because it's really hard for you to convince them from that point.
But one condition for me is that if even one of these is swayed over to the defense side...
Which they won't be.
They will. I will win the game.
Yeah, because then you have, I think it terms like a hung jury or something like that, where they can't come through deliberation, they can't actually come to a conclusion, and so she gets to walk.
Yeah, it has to be unanimous.
It's how our legal system lets murderers out on the street.
She's not the murderer. Again, I'm fairly suspicious of Toby Fairmont.
Toby Fairmont is her honorable brother.
Oh, well, look at him. He looks guilty enough.
Never once had a drug problem.
Look, sir, let's go ahead and start this trial, okay?
So, we have 5 cards. I actually have 6 because I have the bloody knife in my hand.
Which is another specific case thing.
It is. And I'm going to get to call the very first witness. So, things that I'm paying attention to. First off, this has a really interesting sequencing or chaining ability, right? The cards we play have to link up with the cards that our witness ties to.
Yep.
Different personality traits and ways that we sway the jury here. The cool thing about this is it reminds me of a game with a similar mechanic that I like a lot. That is maybe not...
It's not exactly the same,
It's weirdly comparable.
Yeah.
Tainted Grail has their battle system has a similar mechanic to this. And I really like the way that chains and tells stories. So it's neat that it's being implemented in kind of this fashion as well. I'm sure they were all designing it kind of around the same time.
It's fascinating,
No,
really.
it's cool. It's a really cool system.
So, with that being said,
yeah,
I'm going to call it a stand, sir.
I'm looking at my deck here to see what might be able to chain together. So those are the things I'm paying attention to, right? I have a hand of cards that each sequence off of each other, and I want to look at the victory conditions.
Yep.
The win called conditions of each one of these cards, because those are going to be actions that happen immediately.
Yeah.
And then the examination conditions of the evidence or the arguments that I'm playing.
And one other important thing, those symbols are going to be quintessential for the end of the game because we're both trying to get different types of symbols.
I'm going to go ahead and start by calling...
Why are you looking on my side? Are you actually going to call somebody from my side?
Yeah, I believe so.
Wow.
I'm calling Duncan McCannon.
Wow. Okay, that is a bold move. Thank you for
2 on your
2
side,
for me.
3 neutral on me, though.
Sure. Called each player draws 1 card from their opponent's discard. We have no discards.
That's true. We have no discards, so that actually neutralizes that ability.
This goes in your hand, by the way.
Yeah, I know it goes there, but I was kind of leaving it.
So, since you called the witness, you actually get to go first, too.
I get to play first. So, my thought process is...
To lose.
I'm playing Missing Heirlooms. Oh, let's read about Duncan McCannon. The Fairmont butler. He is very knowledgeable of the family affairs and finances, close to both the victim and the accused. And I'm playing Missing Heirlooms. Several objects of value vanished from the Fairmont's home in the weeks after the murder. The only one currently living there is the butler. So I'm asking questions about this. Now my scale goes up to 5. And here's the interesting thing. Examination. If Duncan McCannon is the witness, draw 1 card at random from your opponent's hand.
Oh, come on. Really? I was just getting everything organized.
I see that.
That's horrible.
I see that.
Go ahead.
Interesting.
Man, you moved everything around.
Good.
Darn. Okay. This will work. It'll be fine.
It's not gonna work, but that's all right.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start off very simple with a stolen pocket watch. The victim's pocket watch went missing, but was later found in a pawn shop miles away.
You can draw another card.
Yes.
That
Interesting. Fascinating.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play a surprise witness as a procedure. If the judge is agreeable to you, claim this witness and replace it with the top card of the witness deck, orienting it either way, then switch the judge to be agreeable to your opponent. So this is just something I can do at any point down the road, right?
Okay. So, you know how you just stole a card from me?
Yeah.
We found the mother's will. And it stated that the lost will of Samantha Fairmont, mother to Jessica and Toby, the will leaves everything to Jessica, including all of Samantha's jewelry and personal wealth? I don't think that would fare very well with Toby, sir. Okay. And the examination ability is that I get to take a card from your hand and put it at the top of my deck.
Actually, I get to choose one.
Yes, and you're going to place it
on the
right
top.
here.
You do not get to take one from me.
Oh, and wait a minute. I have a total of 4 influence right now. That is very good.
Interesting.
What shall you do, sir?
Just give you the bloody knife.
Yes, you should totally give me the bloody knife. I'd love that.
Okay. Place this on top of your deck, please.
I shall. Thank you.
And my turn?
Yes.
I'm going to establish an argument. It is the nature of things that this witness would suddenly forget what they know. Sadly, our legal system is not above corruption, and money changes minds so easily.
Why are you claiming that our witness forgot everything?
The butler clearly has forgotten things along the way.
Oh, maybe he forgot about Toby Fairmont killing his how do I say that? His employer. Maybe he forgot about Toby Fairmont taking out his employer.
No, sir. He clearly has forgotten about the missing heirlooms, which have been scattered around the house.
Well, you know what? We're gonna bring up the witness depositions that we found.
Okay.
Hours of tape, recordings of police questioning witness after witness. Though it is a lot of work, there has to be something in this haystack, and I can promise you we will find it before the end of this case.
Good for you.
It's great.
I'm going to bring up the Devo case files. Several years ago, there was a incident with one of your officers. Traded hands, case files sort of had a weird chain of custody, and so they were inadmissible. Just want to remind you of that.
I'm kind of worried about how that your argument is really swaying the jury.
It should be.
Yeah, no, they seem to be very, very keen on what you have to say. I'm worried at this point. So, we're gonna bring up Benjamin's breakup letter. When Benjamin Davids broke up with Jessica last year, obviously the boyfriend, he wrote a vicious letter filled with insults and threats to make her pay for the way she had treated him. So we have Toby as a witness, we have Toby as a possible suspect, but we'd like to bring Benjamin Davids into that fold as well. We don't trust him.
I would like to bring up the most salient point of evidence.
Oh, really?
In the courtroom.
Go ahead.
I'd like to establish the fact that a bloody knife was in fact found.
Your Honor, we object to this.
You can't actually because it's not.
Oh no, that's an evidence piece.
It's a straight
God.
Bloody knife.
How many points do you have?
13 total.
Okay. Judge, we have no further questions, Your Honor.
Found next to Jared Fairmont in a pool of his blood, the stainless steel kitchen knife was quickly verified as the murder weapon.
Yeah. You win this one. We've passed.
Cool. Victory plus 15 influence. So a total of 28 minus how many do you have? 6? So 22 ability to sway.
Oh, God.
Is what you're telling me. And victory condition for Duncan is going to be unlock or lock one mind. So this one here gets to be locked.
Oh, God.
And I have a value of 22.
Oh, God.
6, 11, 15, 18, 19, 20, 22.
Why did you lock this?
Because that was the win condition of Duncan. Oh, God. Now, I can't lock with value. Lock has to be an ability. But,
well played. Prosecution?
Was not too shabby.
Well played. However, the judge is now in my favor.
Because you lost.
Yes, because I lost, but that just means I have more potential to destroy you this next round.
You can discard down however many you would like, and then we are drawing up.
I will keep my hand. Okay, so we are calling Gina Kowalski to the stand. When called, each player draws one card at random from their discard.
And one important thing to note when calling a witness, for people that are playing this game and watching this to learn how, whoever calls is going to have them facing their left, right?
Yep.
So when I call, faces like this, I'm going to be taking the left-hand side. When you call, you're taking the left-hand side. Okay.
Okay, so I've already drawn.
Each player draws one card at random from their discard.
Wow. I know there's a chance you can get the bloody knife again.
Just so I'm not leaning on one?
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be okay, yeah, go ahead, because I know that I will actually draw that gosh darn knife. I don't want that to happen. Okay, so let's see how we're gonna roll this out. Interesting options here. Okay. I know we mentioned this in the previous.
Oh, have we found out who Gina is?
Oh, we haven't.
Maid to the Fairmont household, overheard many conversations, and was there the night of the murder.
Okay. Fascinating.
What's your first question, sir?
Okay, so we know we talked about this in the previous case, in the previous witness, but I think it's really relevant. Why was that stolen pocket watch in the pawn shop next door? We need to answer this question before the end of this trial. It is quintessential.
I mean, because the butler took it and sold it. I don't know.
Oh well, I don't know about that.
I've clearly showed that he was colluding with the.
No, I don't think that's accurate.
Here's the thing. Now tell me, does the person in this photo look familiar? This one? This one? They well should, because they are all you, traveling to and from the crime scene around the time of death.
No, I don't like that at all, sir. I don't like that at all. Why are you making this so difficult, Jesse?
Because you're guilty. It's hard to defend a guilty woman.
I will say this one more time. Jessica Fairmont is not guilty in any way. Okay? In any way.
She has committed patricide.
Okay. Oh my gosh. This is difficult. There's some tough choices in this little thing.
You're bad.
We'll see about that, sir. We are playing Malfeasance. You may find it surprising that this witness suddenly turned on my client, but I do not. Sadly, our legal system is not above corruption. I know you've brought this point again, but I just want to make it clear that Gina Kowalski is kind of favoring you right now. We don't like that.
The defendant was last seen with the victim. She had motive. She had opportunity. No other culprit has been brought forth.
Allegedly.
Her guilt is the only logical conclusion. Value of 2 per brain.
Oh God. Oh God. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay.
Are you adjusting your dial there, by the way?
No, not exactly. But that's worrisome. You have 6 points. I'm going to go ahead and object to that this time.
You kind of have to object while I'm reading it out, but I'll give it to you.
Hey, it's not my turn yet. I haven't played a card.
Sort of have to object while I'm in the middle of laying out my argument.
I do have some good news, though. It is your turn. Again.
Because you objected? Interesting. You know, I'm going to go ahead and play down another procedure card over here.
Okay.
Playing down new evidence. So this is just another ability that I can utilize whenever I would like.
Okay, then. With that being the case, we're going to present some new evidence. First of all, the defendant donated money to and volunteered at several nonprofits. How can you possibly think that she would be guilty of this horrendous crime? She is a wonderful person. And I get to shuffle a heart card into my deck. Back to you, sir.
Good for you.
Oh, it's great for me.
I'm going to go ahead and play my new evidence.
Oh, are you?
The judge is agreeable to you. Search the variety evidence for a card and add it to your hand. So I have to flip this in order to make the judge agreeable to me. Then it's going to switch back to you at the end of that cycle. This gets added here, and I'm going to add a brand new card from buried evidence into my hand.
I don't like that at all, man. Oh, no. No. That's not how that works. If the judge is agreeable to you, so you would need to use it.
I did.
You did. Bold move. Remember, you can also draw a card from the top of the deck.
Because I did that.
So you have a lot of options now.
Okay.
Back to me, huh?
Possibly. I'm gonna spend the time I need to examine this appropriately.
Yeah, I don't like this at all. You're kind of forcing my hand here, sir. So I'm gonna bring up something that was completely dismissed earlier in this case: a paternity test. The DNA shows that Gerard was not, in fact, Jessica's biological father. Hence, there was truly no motive or any worry why she would need to take his life. Especially when we've already determined that the mother
why would the motivation
gave him the...
Why would the motivation be him being her biological father in the first place.
There's no reason why she would kill him. So first off, your argument is that she killed him because of money.
She just... I didn't say because of money. That's
that's what your paper said.
I said that the butler was influenced because of money, clearly colluded in this. She was influenced because now with this newfound evidence, it is clear that she just recently discovered that he was not her biological father. That is a betrayal on an entirely different level. She is murdering him because he kidnapped her at a young age and held her captive in the house.
When was she kidnapped?
I don't know. It's
what is this?
It's what I've heard. The news...
These are crazy allegations.
The news is reporting it now. I've said it out loud. The news channels are taking it.
No. These are fabricated lies. Look, sir, present your case.
We cannot be 100% clear, but we would like to emphasize
Judge, I call hearsay on this. This is ridiculous. This is not a circus, sir.
I rest my argument.
What? You do? Well, that's fascinating. Okay, then, Your Honor, we have no further questions.
Cool.
Interesting. I wasn't expecting this at all, so I get +7, by the way.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. I don't know what to say. Thank you for this wonderful gift.
You have a total of 9 points above me.
Yes. I know it's not a lot, but I still get to claim.
No. Actually more, because I lost 6 when you got rid of that objection.
I did.
So you have a total of 15 points above me.
Do you want to change your decision?
No.
I feel you have a really strong hand.
This is going to flip. This is going to flip to me, and I'm going to be calling a witness.
Do you have a very strong hand? Is that what's going on?
No, not at all.
Oh, maybe. Okay. So Gina Kowalski comes to me. Remove all cards in your opponent's discard from the game.
Cool.
So your bloody knife is out of the... No way! No way! I don't believe you. It's totally out of your hand. No way. Okay, we'll see about that later. I also get 7. Those have been already included. Let's go ahead and sway some peeps over here. So, 11. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I have 15, you said? So 9.
15.
4. Okay, there we go. Things slowly coming to my side. Okay, so it's up to you now.
I'm calling forward Dr. Morstrom, noted psychologist who holds the expert opinion that Jessica does not possess the capacity for such premeditated and violent actions.
Well, yeah, that's why we brought him over to our side. Why are you calling my witnesses all the time?
You seem like a nice guy to talk to.
He seems like a nice guy to talk to.
I saw him in the hallway. We had a good conversation. We shared some coffee. I figured.
First of all, you shouldn't be interacting with my witnesses. And secondly, go ahead and ask your questions. This is a court of law. There's no dilly-dallying here.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we know what happened. There is no doubt about it. The defendant is guilty. They must be brought to justice. They will be brought to justice.
Whoa, okay, that's a...
and sway one bias.
No, we are objecting to this, Your Honor.
You're objecting to that one?
That's a 5, man. What do you mean? That's really strong. Yeah, get that out of here, man.
All right.
Bye-bye. It's your turn again. Wait. Oh, you didn't have a Dark's card. Oops. Oh, God.
Dr. Morstrom, please examine this bloody knife. Can you attest that it was, in fact, the knife found at the scene of the crime?
So, sure, you might have presented that bloody knife again. I can't believe you actually drew it. But we want to bring in a firm investigation that we conducted on our own side. Dorothy Banner has been on the Fairmount family's retainer for years. She's a very important person in this case. Her firm is currently under investigation for mob ties, even though she claims it was all her partner.
Is it all?
There's a lot of moving pieces in this case, sir. I think you're casting a lot of suspicions too readily. Yes, that is all.
I'd like to bring in the autopsy report to pair with the bloody knife here. This is evidence, this is medical. The victim's autopsy lists a number of important details supporting the version of events claimed by the prosecution. You, sir, get to draw 1 card.
Oh my God.
You get to draw 1 card.
I'm going to go ahead and play inadmissible, a procedure for my side. It is your turn.
What does inadmissible do?
I'll be able to take out an evidence card from your examination pool.
From my pool or from like the most recent one?
Yes, so the most recent one.
Okay. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and tamper. If the top card of your opponent's examination is evidence, discard it.
What is going on, man? You have completely eviscerated me.
The evidence you brought is clearly unsubstantiated.
Oh my god, you have 13 points? We have no further questions, Your Honor.
You rest?
Yes, I do.
Cool. We rest our case as well. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Dr. Morstrom, for your time. You've been very, can we say, illuminating.
I have one? What is it? He has one? I have one influence.
Yeah, so I have 12 total influence.
You have 13? Oh my god.
Which is plenty to go ahead and...
Oh lord, this is,
drop those two back down.
This is hardcore. Discard that. Oh my god. Wow. Discarding this. This is going great for me, guys. Amazing.
Also, I just want to point out, have you finally realized why he's the one I called?
Unlock or sway.
Oh yeah, I got to do that. Unlock or sway a mind or a heart. So I'm going to go ahead and lock the heart.
No, unlock or sway. Swaying does not let you lock anything.
Okay. Well then, I have
lets
to use
you move it.
I sway for that, and my points used for the heart. Either way, if you figured out why he's the one I called, first off, your argument needs his support.
I know.
Second off,
He was very important for my case.
he had the most value, defense value, of any of your additive cards. So.
Did you add the 3 from him on your side?
No.
You're sure?
Positive.
You did have a lot of good cards.
I had a lineup, man.
Okay, so I'm calling Tanya Whitehouse
Sure.
to the stand, and I'm taking argument from our last conversation, sir.
Draw one argument from your opponent's discard. Interesting. I don't know if I have any in there.
You did. That's why I played it.
Not good ones.
No, there's some good ones in here.
Probably not.
Okay, so... oops, I didn't even actually see if,
You can link up.
Yes. Woo! Okay, so let's see what happens here. Oh god, this is not turning out that great. Okay, so the first thing we're doing is that we're placing some very legitimate evidence.
Yeah,
super legitimate.
That brown paper bag seems incredibly trustworthy.
Oh, it is. It is very. You can go
for?
ahead and look into it. Go ahead, open it up.
You know, we might.
You will? Okay.
We certainly might consider it. I'm going to go ahead and place down a recess procedure card. If the judge is agreeable to you, shuffle up to 5 arguments from your discard into your deck, then switch the judge to be agreeable with your opponent.
You're not playing anything yet, huh? Okay. I am going to play some legal briefs. Lets me refresh one of my objections. This is just a lot of rigmarole trying to occupy the prosecution's time. Go ahead, back to you.
Sure. I'll go ahead and put down a charming demeanor.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Your Honor. Still up for golf tomorrow? 3 p.m.?
Yeah, I bet.
Examination, switch the judge to be agreeable to you. You may take another action. I'm going to go ahead and play down...
Another procedure?
Another procedure.
Oh my god. You're going really heavy on those. I'm going to go ahead and play this procedure as a wild card.
Cool.
Yeah, back to you.
I'm going to go ahead and use new evidence procedure.
Buried evidence.
It's going to flip this. I'm pulling a card from the buried evidence.
I am going to convince this jury with a very compelling legal argument that, unfortunately, I don't have the actual expertise to come up with, but let me say that it was a wonderful argument.
I believe you.
Yeah, no, it was amazing.
Yeah, it's too bad you are a stuttering bimbo.
Wow! What is going on? That was really, that went straight for the chest there, man.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. That was hardcore.
No, the next things I say will go straight for the chest.
Oh, God.
Jessica recently applied for a new passport and has been making plans to leave the country despite your well-intentioned and well-argued case, sir. The reality is, she was colluding with the butler to earn money to kill her father, who she discovered was not her biological father, a betrayal on a level that you have never truly experienced, and the men and women of our jury know that they can relate to that. Think of a time when they were betrayed. Reflect back on that. On top of that, the evidence proves that she was using that money to buy a passport application to flee the country to avoid this trial jury. Judge, it is good that you put her bail so high and that you did not allow the butler to use his
My good
ill-gotten
people,
gains.
please do not pay attention to this silver tongue. It is all just words. There's no substance to what you're saying, sir. We are so confident in this that... Oh God, I feel this is a mistake. That we have no further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Sir, remember how you said there was no substance to my statements?
Yes.
It would behoove you to know
Oh, ooh, fancy word.
that everything I do has substance. Every step I take, action I play. I'd like to present our detailed timeline of events. A full timeline of the night of the murder, revealing several discrepancies about the defendant's whereabouts at the time of the murder itself.
Okay, you're at 11 right now.
What's your total score?
I'm 14.
How? Oh, this
Yes.
thing? I was just looking at the fucking objection to your
No,
argument.
too late. It's too
definitely
late.
not too late.
Too late.
No, it's definitely not too late. No.
It is very too late.
I'm totally objecting
It is
to that.
totally too
I
late.
thought that was scoring you 0. I didn't even notice it scored you anything.
I said
would've
that it
wiped-
gave me a
no,
very legal
I would have
argument.
wiped the heck out of that. I would have wiped the heck out of that, because that was the last thing you played. Out of here. I legitimately was like, oh no, that's 0.
Wow.
Because you played that while I was digging the buried evidence, correct?
No, yeah, but I did. Okay, it's fine.
Just
it's
saying.
fine.
Would you have continued playing, though?
I had to,
If I'd wiped that, you would have continued your game?
I was supposed to, yes.
Okay, well, go ahead and play down another card. But yeah, I wiped
No,
that.
but it's important the order that we do this.
Well, I played down my detailed timeline.
So that's when we do it.
Well, no. I mean, it would technically be, I would have wiped that. You would have then had to play another one if you wanted, or passed your argument. And then I played my detailed timeline down.
Let's start it back. So I'm flipping this so I can draw a card.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to your thing of a switch'em-a-bob, the judge was already favorable to me. I would have preferred not to have to use that then, but I need this. So I'm activating an admissible. So this is a procedure card. This is going in my discard.
Okay.
This is now destroyed.
Why?
If the judge is agreeable to you at the top of your opponent's examination is evidence discarded. Then switch to the judge to be agreeable with your opponent.
I don't want the judge agreeable to me.
Too late.
Is that was your turn?
Yeah, that
so
one.
now I'm playing down this, which puts me at 7, not 11. We're going cutthroat.
Yeah, this is really bad.
Both
And
of
I
us,
don't have 14
I've
anymore.
lost so many times that I'm like, oh no, I'm winning on camera.
I have only 6. You have what, 11?
No, I have 7.
Okay, I have 6. So we're gonna play...
It's my turn. Oh no, I played
Yeah,
that.
you just played that. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Point of Law. Okay, that raises my influence up to 9, and it lets me draw a procedure back into my hand.
Okay.
Back to you, bub.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do recess. Wow, how many arguments? I can look at my deck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I believe I'm going to rest my case. If I lose, though, this is gonna go back. I might as well flip this to draw a card.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. Before you pass your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
You're still passing?
No, I'm still.
Okay.
I mean, I could. No, I can't actually play this one down. Yeah, I'm still passing.
Oh, man, okay. I need more influence! How much? I only gain 2? This is horrible. Plus 1 influence for each argument in your examination. I have 1 argument.
So 3. Good. That's all right.
Oh, this is horrible. Ah, fine. Yes, I will keep this. My God, this is horrendous. So, I'm taking this witness over to my side, which is very important for me. thankfully.
Sure.
And I have 3. I have 3 swaying power. Woo! It's going great, everybody. I'm moving that over there.
Okay.
I'm winning this jury over. You'll see.
Discard.
You will all
adding
see.
up. Favorable to me.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
refreshes. All right. I would like to go ahead and call Sen Fun Ling to the stand. Boyfriend of the accused says he was with Jessica all night until he dropped her off at her father's home after the time of death. Mm-hmm. Sway 1 thumbs up. There's none that I need to sway because I'm good at this game. And defense victory, the prosecution must unlock 3 biases of their choice.
Ooh.
Which you're not going to get.
Oh, maybe.
And
We'll
there's
see.
not even that many locked, to be fair.
There aren't. So that means you're playing this game incorrectly.
I
And this goes to 0, sir.
haven't had a lot of chances to lock stuff, if I'm going to be honest. Okay,
You're freaking me out, man.
let's see here.
So at least you start off with 0 this round.
I do. You start
This
off,
witness does not like you.
You start off with 1.
Oh, I just noticed your strategy. Gosh darn it. You've been trying to peter out my pool of witnesses the entire time.
Your pool's gone.
Oh my god. Okay, that is not good.
I'm going to start off with Lauren's plea deal. Deanna Lawrence agreed to testify to the volatile relationship between her half-sister and their father in exchange for the DA dropping other charges against her. Gives me 3. And examination, it is not currently Deanna, so doesn't matter. Your turn.
Okay, so, hey Judge. You're looking really nice today. Wink.
It just flips that to you.
Yep, and I'm playing a procedure card, Surprise Witness. Back to you.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and flip this.
Oh god.
Cycle that. Draw a card. And then I'm going to go ahead and play security tapes. Cameras inside the house were off. The perimeter cameras showed nothing but Jonathan Creed begging on the corner before leaving.
So I have a total of 4 right now, huh?
I get to draw a card, and then I get to discard a card. So I'm drawing. And then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and discard.
So, I'm going to go ahead and play a procedure card as a wild card.
Cool.
So some fancy words were said. Let's just say that. Go ahead.
A letter written by Jessica to her father, filled with many angry words, and says that she wished he was dead. That was the letter she wrote when she discovered that she was, in fact, not his biological child. I'd like to bring that up.
That's actually a good linking, so I'm going to let that slide.
And lock 1 heart here.
Wait, what? You lock a heart? Oh, no. Okay, that's... you're getting close to that victory condition.
I mean, I'm not. I only have 2 locked, so...
Okay, so... Next, we are playing... Without Reasonable Doubt. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the truth is we cannot say for sure what happened, even with all...
Objection.
Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. You person. Gosh darn it. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to go ahead and play a procedure. Inadmissible.
I am passing.
You're passing.
Yes.
Interesting. Let me go ahead and just check some things here.
Or maybe, you know what? No. I will not be passing. I'm going to play this card here. Prepared exhibit. +2 influence for each evidence in your examination if I win. Which is doubtful.
Great. I'm going to play secret payments.
Oh, God.
Several parties involved in this case have reported being offered bribes by unknown sources in exchange for changing their testimony. Your opponent replaces an available witness with the top card of the witness deck. Top card. Who are you replacing? Ooh. No, not this one.
Yes?
An available witness.
Oh.
With the top card.
This is horrible.
He's actually good for me. The boy who you thought was the murderer. Interesting.
That boy was too powerful if you called him to your side, so...
Your turn.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh darn it. I pass.
You pass.
Yes.
So I can end my argument here.
Yes, you can.
Cool. Mine. You do not get that unlock power.
I do not. It's -4.
I have enough that I can just push this down, and I believe that has everything in the red zone.
Oh my god.
This is now yours.
And I do get to refresh my sidebar token.
Yep. All right. Your turn.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
How would you like to continue losing?
I don't think I'm doing very well. Okay, you have 3 witnesses? It's not that bad. So we're gonna call Jacqueline Stardust to the stand.
Cool.
Yeah, awesome. It's fantastic. So I'm gonna unlock this.
No, that is when you win.
Called the defense unlocks one bias, and then the prosecution locks another one. So I'm assuming you're gonna lock this one.
Oh, sure. Cool.
Ooh. Oh, I made another tactical mistake. Gosh darn it. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and play Audrey Hit's deposition. Recorded testimony of the defendant's once close friend. She tells a tale of deceit and betrayal that extends years among Jessica's circle of friends. So there's a lot afoot here.
There are few things that stir the heart to the verge of uncontrollable passion. A fine wine, the sight of a beautiful lady, the knowledge that justice will be done.
So, Judge, we are calling a surprise witness to the stand. I immediately claim Miss Jacqueline Stardust. And...
Claim because of a surprise witness?
Yeah. If the judge is agreeable to you, claim this witness. Oh, wait. There we go. Claim this witness and replace it with the top card of the witness deck, orienting it either way. Then switch the judge to be agreeable to your opponent and discard this card.
Okay. Cool.
Hopefully this plays out in my favor. Oh my god! What are you talking about? What do you mean? I'm gonna flip it like this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Jesus. Out of all the cards in there, it's Toby. I never liked the Toby.
I'm gonna set up a counter argument.
Mm-hmm.
The defense's reasoning seems sound, but they are conveniently forgetting to mention the defendant's whereabouts the night of the murder.
You know what? I'm not going to pay any mind to your dribble. I'm just going to go ahead and speak to my co-counsel.
Mm-hmm.
So you can keep
That's
asking
still
questions.
favorable to me.
Yeah, she is.
The police department was correct in sharing those details. The public has a right to know.
Objection, Your Honor. Lies and slander. Out of the game, sir.
She'll go ahead and call a surprise.
I knew it. I knew it. So that flips to me now. Did you? Oh, you never used your sidebar token, right? Is it super? Oh, it's great for me.
That's all right. That's fine.
Okay, so now I have 3. So we're gonna be playing Ellipsit Smeared Glass. This actually is not great evidence for my client, but trust us, we have a reason we're bringing this up.
Mm-hmm. I'm passing.
What? Oh, yes. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and play Driving Home the Point. It gives me 3 additional points. And since I win, I get +2 influence for each other card in my examination.
Objection.
I get +3 points, and I can resolve the victory effect of a card in your opponent's examination, which lets me resolve this one, which lets me resolve another victory condition in some other card I have, and I have, victory, sway or lock 1. So I'm going to go ahead and activate that, and that's a magnifying glass. Why are the magnifying glasses so cheap? And sway or unlock 1 of these. Again, none are those. Great. Okay, at least I get some points from this. Okay, that leaves, and we have a total of 6 against... I hate you so much. 1.
I think I'm gonna call to the stand Mr. Tyson Nguyen. Longtime friend of the Fairmounts, no one person knows more about the family secrets than the pariah is dead.
Oh, come on, draw from my
Family
hand.
secrets, now that the patriarch is dead. And I get to draw 1 card from the defendant's hand.
That completely ruined me?
I hope so.
Yup, yes it did.
With your checkered past, I wonder why we should believe anything you have to say. Cancel the primary value of the witness. So you don't get that value, I don't get this value.
What?
Cancel the primary value.
Oh my god, that's horrible. Why would you do this? Okay, I'm gonna need some help here. I'm gonna activate my sidebar.
Cool.
To bring the judge over to me to be favorable. And that will be my turn.
Alright. Stolen jewelry. Search of the defendant's apartment showed that many things have been stolen.
Okay, so let's see what we can do here. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Benjamin's breakup letter. When Benjamin Davids broke up with Jessica last year, he wrote a vicious letter filled with insults and threats. I think we already made this clear, but once again, important information.
Judge, I'd like to have a sidebar, please.
Okay, damn it.
Your turn, right?
You kind of saw what I was going for, huh? No? Okay.
Your turn still.
So we're playing clear evidence. I do not have an evidence card in my hand, so I cannot take advantage of that opportunity, but at least I get a little bit of influence there.
Okay. I'd like to go ahead and do a recess procedure. This is going to allow me to reshuffle 5 arguments back into my main deck.
Mm-hmm. Wow, 5 arguments?
Yep, back into my main deck.
So you don't have any more objections, so I can go ahead and play this without worry.
Objection.
I'm playing this +2 value for each card, so I have a total of 6. So I'm at 10 influence right now.
Okay. 5. Mixing in. You're a total of 10?
Mm-hmm.
Good thing I'm not concerned about that. By the way, the judge is now favorable to you again.
Super. Yeah. Okay, so it's my turn again?
No, it's mine. Clear evidence. Examination. You may play an evidence from your hand, ignoring bias. Which is fine. I don't even really need to ignore bias. I'll play this one down from my hand. I'm going to lock 1 magnifying glass. Oh, none of them are in a position to be locked.
Yes! Does it let you sway? No, it does not.
Darn.
Okay. Okay, so you have how much right now? You have a lot.
5.
You have 5, 9.
9.
Yeah, so if the judge is agreeable to you, which she is, I'm going to refresh my site. So I'm activating my co-counsel.
Mm-hmm.
Drawing this, flipping it back to me. This is going to flip back to you. And I get to draw 1 card from my... Oh, that's genius. I'm going to draw this, actually.
Okay, I'm going to address the jury. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, all I ask is that you take my words at face value. I am no liar or crook, and I believe in the testimony of the defendant you see here before you. My opponent sways 1 bias, by the way.
I sway 1?
Yep.
Okay, so back to me. I am once again playing the Benjamin's Breakup Letter.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play down Counter Argument. The top card of your examination is an argument. Discard it.
Thank God it isn't. It's evidence. And... let's see. I'm playing a moral argument, so almost in time. So +2 for each thumbs up, so that gives me all the way up to 14.
Okay, and the last thing I'm doing here is I'm going to play phone records. Actually, I can do this one too. Is it evidence?
No.
No, it's argument at the moment. Darn, I should have done it earlier. Phone records, I'm going to look at the top 5 cards of your deck, discard 1, and put them back in any order.
But I do win this argument.
As far as I can tell, you do.
Prosecution victory, lock. Okay, prosecution victory. So I did take that from you. Good. And now I get to sway because of this. It's against 3. So let's go ahead and do...
discarding this.
1, 2, and 3. Just like that. Okay, that's it. So this stays... this stays unflipped for me.
So I'm going to go ahead and call Dorothy Banner to the stand. The Fairmount family lawyer. She claims the defendant made several recent inquiries into her father's will and her share if he should die. Key evidence argument is going to be played down. And call, lock or unlock one of those. So I'm going to go ahead and lock this one here. Key evidence. If her fingerprints are found on the candlestick, how can you say the defendant is in this?
Well, you know what? I'm discrediting this witness with something major in their background.
Yeah?
Yes.
Interesting. You don't really have a way of saying what that is? Is that...
She steals groceries.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a horrible criminal.
Legal argument.
Oh, gosh.
Remember, jurors, you have been instructed to follow the letter of the law, not your emotions. Don't let them sway you against the evidence.
Yeah, so
That's
you have
gonna
a
be
total
worth
of 7.
4. Yep, 7.
Okay. Okay. What? That is horrible. Oh my god. So I'm playing Seng Feng's alibi. We don't really need to worry about him, but though Seng Feng claimed that Jessica was with him during the murder, several witnesses saw him partying at seedy strip clubs. So don't pay too much attention to that guy.
Putting down bribery.
I don't like that. Man, this sucks. I don't want you to get that. Okay, so I am playing some therapy tapes. We found this and we feel compelled to show it to the jury. It's some not great recordings of Jessica.
You're just adding bad things to your thing.
Well, hey, we're trying to be honest, okay? That's what we're trying to do here.
Using bribery. It's going to put 2 cards from the top onto the pile.
Oh, okay, so you took this.
+2 value for each heart card. Only 1, so that's another 5 value, so 12 total.
Ooh, okay.
You can always pass if you think I have it.
Yeah, we're passing.
You're passing?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I'll play this down as my last argument for the greater good. The woman sitting before you may look innocent, but she is a criminal, like so many before her. We cannot let such a monster back into society. It is now up to you. 15. And I get to resolve a victory effect of a card in your opponent's examination.
I think you have a yeah.
Lock or unlock. It's going to be the one I'm going for. So, well, I don't have to resolve that immediately because that's my victory. So I can use my points. So what's your total points?
I have 2.
I have 15. So 13.
Yes.
So 13 total points. Let's push this down for 6. Let's push this down for 11. I guess that's all I'm going to do. And now I get to lock or unlock what type?
Yeah, mind or hearts.
So we're going to lock this mind up here. Okay.
Oh, wow. You actually have a lot of locks now.
1, 2, 3.
Did you do this one too?
4. I only have 4. Swayer lock 2 mind.
Yeah. So you should leave this one.
Yeah, I should. And I should actually lock
something
this
else.
Heart. And then I get to Swayer lock 2 mind. So this would be 1, and this would be 2. Although, instead of moving this down...
Exactly.
I could have spent this.
Yep. That's a smart move.
To move 1, 2 there. So that's the value of 5. And then I lock this one.
Wow, okay, the
so now
table
I have 1,
suddenly
2,
turned.
3, 4, 5, 6 total locked out of 10.
Wow.
Out of 12. So half of them.
That's really good. Okay, so you take this witness. Woo! Okay, so I think it's time we call in our star witness, Jessica Fairmont, to the stand.
Oh, okay.
Called, unlock 3... Oh my god. Unlock 3 bias, the prosecution claims 1 available witness and refreshes 1 objection. So we immediately end this after this. So this will be the last one. I unlock 3 of them. Unlock. And that's it. Oh, interesting. So this helps kind of like speed it up. And you also refresh 1. And we begin from there.
And you start with 6, by the way.
What do you mean with 6?
6 value.
Oh, I do. Yeah. So, first thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna play Media Circus. So I have to play it with my hand showing.
Interesting. So I'm going to take a look at your cards. And then I'm going to object to Media Circus, I think.
Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, fine. That's not fair. You should have done it before. No. You do have to do it before.
You placed them down already, so...
God damn it. I hate you.
I just thought it was funny.
Gosh darn it.
You know my memory's terrible, though. If you picked them up, I'd forget what you had.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so we're going to play a logical argument.
Okay.
It's just going to get me +2, so I'm at 8.
I am doing my bar to flip the judge and draw a card.
Okay. After this... I'm playing court transcripts. I can add 1 evidence from my discard to the top of my deck. Not that it matters anymore, but I will be doing so. Go ahead.
No, it won't actually matter unless you find a draw up.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm going to play a faultless record down. It's going to score me 1. That's it. That's
you
all
haven't
it's
played any of your cards?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, so I am playing bar to bring the judge over to me, back to you.
Okay. Oh, I was supposed to do this.
I know.
Really?
I know. Yeah.
That's legitimately why I just flipped the judge, to kill one of your evidence. That sucks. Alright, I'm playing the other knife down.
Do you want to do that?
No,
okay.
That's fine.
Okay. So what happens if the bloody knife is in your opponent's
It doesn't help me,
examination?
that's why I'm not reading it.
Okay. Oh, that's right, that's one of my cards.
Yeah, that's one of your cards.
So, I am now playing Impassioned Plea. We've heard this before. I get +3 here. So I'm 11. Back to you.
Drunken recording. A phone message left by the defendant on her brother's phone, rambling about hating their father, wishing he was dead. I'm going to sway one of the thumbs. They're both swayed. Okay.
Okay, and we are bringing up that paternity test once more to finish this case off. We're at total 14.
Score? Total 14. And I have a total of 2.
Yes, apparently.
Okay, playing this is random. Your turn.
I am officially passing. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Playing this down. And no farther questions is a card. There is nothing more this witness can tell me about the guilt of the defendant. No farther questions, Your Honor. Examination. The defense draws 1 card. You cannot play any more cards into your examination.
Oh my god, it's also no further questions.
So play it down. Say no further questions.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Nice.
Okay, I think that's it. So how many points do you end up with?
6 total.
6 total against 14. Okay, not too bad.
8 to sway. So really, it's going to come down to our end game here, right?
So I'm going to move this right over there. So I'm assuming that who does this first, actually?
Closing statement, I think, is going to be neutralized against each other.
Oh, that's right. And then whoever wins takes
That's
the control.
what I think. So I get 5 influence for each thumb and skull on my claimed witness. So I have 8.
Me too.
So completely neutralized.
Yeah.
Which means your ability to win that last argument is going to sway enough of the jury to go ahead and close this game out with your victory. And I tried so hard.
You did. You did really good. This was much better than the other times we played.
I've played both sides and lost both ways.
No, but this time it felt like we were both there.
I'm so bad at this game.
Yeah, but you did really good. You really did. It felt much more like go and go.
I was trying, I was being as aggressive as possible, but I just couldn't get enough of these. I was trying to get things locked down, but I couldn't chain them in a way to get them locked down effectively.
Yeah, so I thought it was really interesting, the thematic ties, you kind of play
it's
it out.
Cool. It tells an interesting story, but I just could not get enough of those things to lock down.
Yeah.
That was the hard part with my hand. Really, that initial draft, that first 15 minutes sets the pace for kind of the rest of the gameplay. What you get in your deck, how you build that out, is going to set the tone.
It really does feel like 60% of the game is you build out that draft initially and you're thoughtful about what you're drafting, what you're giving to your opponent. That's really the majority of the game.
You're playing from that.
Because you get the repercussions after that.
I think so, yeah. You really need to be able to identify and build up a strategy from ground zero. And for a good 2-player game, that's part a lot of people that I think will connect with really well. People want to be able to craft this whole argument system. It does some really cool things. I'm excited. I still really want to play the witch trial.
Yeah, the witch trial's cool.
For me, that I'm just fascinated by the idea of prosecuting a witch or defending a witch.
One of the things that surprises me about this particular game is that for a 2-player game, it's actually really thinky, and it plays out for a little bit longer than I was expecting. But you feel like you're bridging that story, linking those cards, linking those arguments. So if players are looking for a longer 2-player game, this is definitely for them.
And it's kind of nice because the Kickstarter's already been active for about a week, so we're not showing anyone something new. There's 2,000 people or so that have backed this game, saying that it is right for them. And all we wanted to do was, sit it down, play it at the table. It's one that you really enjoyed at PAX.
Yeah.
And so we wanted a chance to just kind of show it off and hopefully kind of come across a few new fans. So if you made it to this point, please remember to hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for spending time with us playing a game. Let us know your thoughts. What court cases would you like to see resolved through a system like this? And if you've already backed the Kickstarter, what was the decision point? Was it other media creators that you can shout out? Was it something on the Kickstarter page? Where did that decision come from? Whatever you do, though, don't forget to do the important thing. Get out and play some games. We'll see you next time. Thank you.